guys, welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen with Jeremy. I'm just doing a short, call it a side video, working on wrapping up the soups and stocks. So just doing this real quick on the side as I'm working on the kitchen anyway today. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys real quick is what's cornbread, basically. Cornbread from scratch. And I'm making this for my llama celebration this evening. Llamas is basically like my 4th of July, to celebrate the summer coming to an end and harvesting starting to begin. It's a wonderful little celebration, not widely known, but yeah. So let's get started today, guys. So I got my mixer here, and I'm doing this myself today, so just bear with me here. So I'm going to focus on the mixer here. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and add in my ingredients. So first thing I need to add is my flour. So guys, this will be 1 cup of flour that I add. And the best I can. Alright, I'm also adding 1 cup of cornmeal. Guys, now to that mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 eggs, any size. I prefer small. And also to that, I will go ahead and add my shortening. Now the amount of shortening that I'm using is 1/4 cup. So I'm going to go ahead and add these 4 items together and get this mixed up just a little bit. Alright. So I'm not sure how loud this will be. I'm just going to put it to stir, because we want to slowly mix in those ingredients. And we'll kick it up here to a notch, about 2. You're going to mix it up until it gets kind of clumpy looking. And I'll try to do a zoom in here. If you look, I'll show you here in just a second. So if you look at it, you can see it's flaky and kind of clumpy. That's when we'll know we're good. So to that, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my dry ingredients. So I have 1/4 cup of sugar. Let me go ahead and drop this so it's a little easier. I'm adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'll go ahead and give this a quick mix and get that incorporated. Alright guys, so the last step is my dairy. I've got 1 cup of milk here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this incorporated. This is the last ingredient. It's pretty simple, not very many ingredients. So we're going to slowly add that in. In fact, I'm probably just going to put this to stir here. Just slowly add the milk. Don't add too much, because it won't fully incorporate. Just make sure that you add it kind of slow. Also slows down splashing. So I'm going to get this mixed up here, good, nice and good here. Usually use about a 4 as far as speed goes to get everything incorporated real well. take a look here. Alright guys, that looks good and incorporated. So, very carefully, I will go ahead and get my paddle off here. And I use a mixer because I just happen to have one. It makes things a lot easier. Now, if you don't have a mixer, you can use a hand mixer, or really you could even just mix it by hand. It may take a little longer, but I would suggest, if you don't have a hand mixer, to use a mixing machine like I have here. I suggest to use a hand mixer, one of the little electric ones, and they're usually pretty cheap. You can get them pretty much everywhere, Walmart, wherever, any local grocery store really. So let me go ahead and try to move this, because I'm trying to only use a small section for my camera here, being that I'm doing it myself on this one, not using any assistance. So the last step here, guys, is got my pan, my glass dish. If you don't have glass, you can use anything you guys got. I use glass because it's just what I have on hand. So basically, pretty simple here. Just like any batter that you use, just go ahead and put it in here. Now, as far as putting it in the oven, for a oven, you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to the temperature of 425 degrees. At 425, you're going to go ahead and cook that for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven. Now, everybody's got different home ovens, so on that, your mileage may vary. Now, for me personally, being that it's still summer here in Texas, I use my wonderful, wonderful lifesaver, which is my convection oven slash toaster oven. Nifty, nifty thing to have. So it's a little messy here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a towel here and clean up just a little bit, guys. Clean around the edge so it doesn't burn. Now, because I use a non-oven and I use a convection oven, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it as well with some tin foil, and that's mostly just to help it from drying out on top. So we'll go ahead and stick this in here, and we'll go ahead and pop this in the oven. Like I said, 425 for roughly 20-25 minutes, may vary. And I'll be back here shortly once I pull it out of the oven. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, so my timer went off, so we're gonna go ahead and get this pulled out and take a look and see how it looks. It sure does smell yummy. One moment. Like I said, guys, I did go ahead and use a toaster oven like I covered before. Your mileage may vary. Toaster oven just works for me much better, especially during the summer months. Now, we're going to go ahead and put it over here, and then I'll take a shot. Flip you all right around here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look together. All right, so let's see if it's done. Oh boy, that sure does look yummy. It looks like it's a little doughy in the middle here, so we're going to go ahead and put it back in for about 10 minutes or so. Check back with you in just a little bit. Welcome back, guys. So it's been 15 minutes now, so we're going to give this another shot. One moment. By the way, the smell is fantastic. So we're going to get this out. Oh yeah. Look at that deliciousness. I'm going to flip you guys around here so you can take a look a little closer. Get this wrapped up here. Take a look at that deliciousness. And just a quick kitchen trick my mom taught me when I was young. Anytime you're baking or cooking, you can use toothpicks, but I use a fork. That's what my mom taught me. So basically, you take the fork, insert it down, and if it comes out clean like this did, that means it's done. So I'm going to let it sit here on the stove top for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Then I'll go ahead and cut it up in squares and serve it. Delicious. I'm excited for all my friends to try this tonight. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, especially on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook now, and thank you very much, and I enjoy doing this little show for you guys and side video extra, and have a great day. Bye now.